Today on Two Decent Blokes.
Okay, so she's the prettiest by my observation, right? But none of these girls complimented it to say, you know what, you get on number one because you are the prettiest. Because the guys that are going to rank this profile, that's the first thing that they'll be interested in.
Got a lot to share. Your page is fun and it's exciting.
To number
and
one.
I am enticed to go on a date with you.
Yeah, you really don't care about this size. Seriously.
Bruh. Now you're talking like an actual African. I can see your Africanness coming through this.
My heart.
The Instagram.
Are we looking for followers or love?
You guys think that's a red flag?
That's a plug.
I really like these guys. They know what's up. I don't know how they pick them up, but yeah, they know what's going on.
Getting back with your ex is acceptable. Strongly agree, strongly disagree? Answer in the comments below and suggest a prompt on our Kickstarter.
If you had to rank yourself against others based on a specific trait, what would it say about how you see them and how they see you? To find out, we brought together 5 women and had them rank each other based on their dating profiles. Then, 5 men rearranged them based on how dateable their profiles looked. This is ranking.
How dateable their profiles look.
Okay, so I am on Hinge. That's my favorite app. My first prompt here is, let me introduce you to my alter ego.
Hinge.
This is a picture of me on set. I'm like full glam. Like I don't normally look like this. I'm a content creator. I also am a model, and that's like a big dream of mine. Gotta let them know I have some friends. And then my life behind the scenes is a little BTS video that I made from one of my photo shoots.
A little booty too.
A little booty.
What is this content creator stuff?
All right, my app of choice is Tinder because I love
It's
this
good for I
like
don't have a
function.
job.
I love to know that a guy's really into me and therefore pursue the conversation. So my first picture is a
Tinder
picture of
girl.
myself eating because I love to eat, and then I have a picture of me with lights because I'll light up your world. A picture of me in this like really risque outfit because sometimes I like to put on a little show for people. I got a little too tipsy and tried to steal a
this one
cheeseburger.
is,
So I just want to let them know that even if I'm drunk, I'll still
wild
take care
one.
of them. And then my bio says, do you have back pain? Headaches, stomach aches? It's probably because you're bending over backwards and stressing over someone who isn't feeding you right. Now with the new improved Gloria,
Does
you
she
can feel
cook?
at ease again.
Very interesting.
And
Yeah, that was
I
such
think
a
that's
fun
what she's
chaotic.
suggesting.
I'd be like, what
guess so.
picture is next? Okay. Normal, regular picture, not my favorite picture ever, not my worst, but I feel like this is in general what I look like. And then this is my dog, Paisley. Guess the backstory of this photo. I just turned 24 on the 3rd, and I had all my friends dress up as pickles for medieval times. Lots of people took pictures with us. We're the same type of weird if, as a kid, you also collected rocks, and when they would break/crack, you held funerals for them in your backyard. And this is me falling. Okay, but
That
I'm
dog
okay.
is loud.
So my app of choice is Bumble because I like to throw out like my little pickup line. If you had to choose, what kitchen utensil would you be? And then they'll be like, oh, a spatula? I don't know. Like, what about you? And be like, I want to
Why
be a
do you have
little
that tone for guys?
So my first photo is
She
just
has
kind of just
this
a
great pickup line though.
photo
Did you
of
hear it?
me. It's not my best photo. It's not my worst photo.
Good strategy.
Yeah, I kind of look a little mean, but I say I have a resting face. But I promise I don't bite unless you want me to. And then I put a little like risque photo of me at the beach. I was like, catch the eyeballs, and then so that they can scroll down.
Yo, hold up a second. Is it just me or these girls look better on their photos than they do right now?
Low-key catfish.
Okay. Or maybe it's because, our phones have become so much better at capturing photos.
These filters,
than
man.
real
These
eyes.
filters. I'll be telling
Yeah.
you, these filters out here. The mangoes.
Which
Okay,
man
so this
could
is me on
filter?
Hinge. I don't smoke, drink, or do anything, so people
I'll finish
are like,
that thought later.
boring from here on out. But I like to have fun, I swear.
There actually are apps for that though. Like that you can boost your yeah, there are apps that you can, I mean obviously Photoshop, but like that make photoshopping a lot more easier.
Oh yeah, for sure.
my
But
thing
what I
with
wanted
all
to
those
say
things-
was, I wish there was an app that would change the money in your bank account as a guy. That would
Money
help
in your
a lot
bank
of
account.
guys. Yeah, because
I actually
guys
you know
are
what
interested
if I
in
saw this
looks.
hustle?
What?
I would say if I saw this hustle, it just to say on your dating profile, just put your bank account, like you know, the balance, just the screenshot.
Yeah, and add a zero.
I want
Photoshop a zero in there, another zero in there, and you know it's level playing field now.
It's a little more fair.
Someone who is passionately pursuing their purpose in life, relationships come and go, but what motivates you to wake up every day will always remain. I put that because I feel like sometimes I meet guys and they're like, oh, I just
think she
like
said
money
nothing
or
there, but
drugs,"
it's
or
okay.
Like, I'm like, okay, but like what else? And then this picture was from Halloween. It's actually a trap because it's just like a lot of booty
Trap?
meat out. And if they like that picture first, I'm like, I automatically don't want to talk to you.
Nah. You see, these are this.
What do you think?
This is exactly what we say when we say women look at men's profile pictures, or at least even the way they approach them to disqualify them. She's looking for a way to actually disqualify men, which I don't blame her because you know you do
I
get
mean,
traffic as a woman. Your
yeah, I mean, they
dating
can
strategy is
afford
a little different. Yeah, it's a little different from us. But
Yeah.
a guy likes your booty pictures. I mean, he's validating you.
Yeah, for sure. For sure.
I like that
So
strategy.
yeah, that's my profile.
Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and put me last because I know I'm like just
Oh,
a walking
God.
red flag.
Wait a second. Pause it.
It looks like
You see,
it
this
looks like
is-
who?
This is one thing that I notice about women interacting. It all seems fake and
Fake humility.
yeah, it all seems so like. Have you ever? They talk to each other as if they are eggshells and they are so fragile. You don't want to say anything to that could be misconstrued into something else. It doesn't look authentic or real. It's just like giggling and this fake laughter that they're, which for these ones, all right. I
You
can
sound
say
like
maybe.
you hate women, bro.
No, I love women, man. My mom is a woman. I love women. I love women more than men, actually. I would prefer it if I was the only man and I was surrounded by women. But here's the thing.
Okay.
Here's the thing. I get that maybe these girls don't know each other very well, so they're just being extra nice, just first impressions, and you get nervous around people you are not familiar with. But their interactions
they're
look
overdoing
so, yeah, they look
overdoing
so
it. I mean,
over-exaggerated.
you have to be
almost like
polite.
acting.
Yeah, they're doing overdoing it. They're overdoing it. You're definitely correct.
I might go for the last spot just because I feel like my profile is like kind of basic, and also like Hinge gives you a lot of prompts to like actually really showcase yourself, and I feel like with Bumble like it just doesn't have that, and so I'm gonna put
I'm
my
gonna reserve this one for me. But
I'm gonna put me right here.
I want to put my phone down in the 4th spot because I feel like you don't know that much about me from my page.
I think
Seriously, you really think all these women do not want to be on the first and the second slot? Like
That's why I'm saying there's a lack of authenticity. The honesty takes the back seat over being polite and being nice, and it
they can be honest
reflects
to
even
themselves.
it reflects even in the dating advice they give each other.
Yeah,
It
yeah,
will be.
yeah.
It's just like as long as I'm sounding nice, I don't want to be mean. There's no honesty in there. But if you contrast it with how men interact, it's mostly just teasing each other and finding the most extreme way to kind of humiliate each other and being honest with each other.
Listen, it would have been a better off. I'm the best because of insert whatever stupid reason.
Yeah,
the guys.
that's
gonna
what
find.
guys will probably
Be
do.
better for the first and second place. Girls are battling for the last places.
And
That's because
they want number one, but
They do.
are hiding it and being fake humble about it.
A dating profile. The point is to give like a little bit, and then they can message you, and you guys figure each other out. So I think you have a pretty good profile, and it shows like you're creative as well with your content creation.
But then you also need to go further up because you have a lot of conversation starters. Like, what are you putting in your purse?
Yes, I do.
Why are you rapping?
That's so true.
All right. Cool.
Okay. We'll just put this there. Okay.
Wait, you're the last one?
My profile is so basic. What are we arguing?
It's not.
Okay, something just to point out. As all this is going on, nothing has been actually mentioned as to what the actual guys that are going to be looking at those things actually want. We're just measuring each other upon what we think is valuable.
And,
Happens a lot.
and it's based on quality of picture.
That too.
Basic at all you shared so many things. Like I know exactly what you're looking for from your page.
I'm gonna make a switch right here. Molly, you had such good like conversation starters. It shows like that you've traveled so much, and it's just like a lot of your personality in your profile.
I remember things about your profile. Like, I think you should definitely be up here.
Really? Maybe move. I'm gonna move myself.
Who made
So
these
you
girls
think-
do this dumbass thing though?
It's okay. What I'm
It's
thinking.
awkward.
It is. But to be honest, it's more real. This happens in real life anyway. But my thinking is, guys like fit, feminine, cooperative. None of those things, obviously, are in any way being looked at. They did not say you look a lot more in shape. None of this is never. You're not gonna hear none of this.
If you say that, for example, the girl, what's her name? The one wearing military kind of shade. That one. She's the prettiest, hands down, right, of all these girls, and she looks the most in
Speak
shape.
for yourself.
Well, yeah, she is. Who do you think is the prettiest here?
No, I played the fifth. Let's keep moving.
Okay, dude, they're not going to see you. Okay, so she's the prettiest by my observation, right? But none of these girls complimented it to say, you know what, you get on number one because you are the prettiest. Because the guys that are going to rank this profile, that's the first thing that they'll be interested in. The look.
I'm just saying they might not necessarily need to really like rank each other on the, but like there's no mention of that.
Yeah.
Why? At least I love yours. I'm gonna move yours up.
She's traveled a lot. She's got a lot to share.
Oh,
Your page
she
is
moved
fun
from
and it's exciting.
last to number
and
one?
I am enticed to go on a date with you. So
Yeah.
that's why I think you should be number
Just
one.
the mental gymnastics going on here.
Wow.
So that's what they settled for. Okay. See a little diversity in there.
Monica. Okay, so is she a model? I like to see her in a natural environment with some friends.
I'm a big fan of Monica.
She knew when to plug it. She knew when to plug it. All right. Grace, 23.
So don't fight unless you.
So look, I respect her honesty.
What do you guys think when people put their zodiac signs on the dating app?
If it's one of these little tab things, but if you go into a whole soliloquy in the bio,
I think the don't know yet thing says the
annoying.
most out of all the tags.
Just advice for women out there. Just an advice. We really don't care about these signs. Seriously.
Bruh. Now you're talking like an actual African. I can see your Africanness coming through this screen. Let me tell you something.
Okay.
Guys in Europe care about this stuff. Obviously not as much as women do, but they actually do care what sign you are, and they would ask girls that as a conversation starter.
Vincent, really? Listen.
I'm telling you.
You wait. A girl has nice bodily features you want sitting over there. Just because she's a Cancer, you're not probably gonna deal with her because she's not the right sign. Really, like how many men really move like that?
Obviously, I wouldn't, right? I wouldn't. But I'm saying that your level of care about it is to the extreme. Some people care about it just a little bit. Maybe not to disqualify someone as a dating partner, but it's just a point of conversation like, oh, what are your hobbies? You know, and they actually think that there is some value in these zodiac signs.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. We don't care about them the way they think we care about them. That's what I'm saying. We just don't. You really think guys care about that? Like,
no, I don't think they
put a
care
sign,
as much as women.
Yeah, if you were not to put your sign on there, like, I'll be like, yo, the sign is missing. Like, I've met a lot of European guys. I've met a lot of South American guys. I've not heard that being said, not once.
Yeah, well, guys don't really care much for signs, that's for sure. But almost every European girl that I dated asked me what my sign was.
Yeah, that's why we pretend to care about them, because we know they do, bro. You know the game.
Okay, let's go.
Yeah, don't know yet. Don't know what.
I don't know.
Like then that means like what you're looking for. A relationship,
I think
something
they're looking
casual.
for something casual, but they don't want to say that.
It's casual. Okay, Gloria. So here's my thing, right, guys?
And they say men don't care about long-term commitments.
But here, if they're talking about the dateability of a woman, they're talking about long-term relationships, right?
Yeah.
Which one would you rather be in a long-term relationship with?
Yeah, that's exactly what they're measuring these women on.
Tinder. First response. Honesty.
Respectfully, it's a little more short term, okay? Whoa.
Hey.
Whoa. Okay.
She a thief?
She at church?
She stole a burger.
It's a little pocket burger, man.
That's quite the bio.
Next is Molly. Dating me will look like. What does that mean?
It's
Dating me
her.
will look like.
It would
and then,
look like her.
Oh, her. Okay.
Yeah.
Best travel story.
Getting stranded on a nude beach in Mexico when the boat ran out of gas.
I need somebody that, like, if there's a problem, I need a solution.
Guess the backstory of this photo.
Okay, that looks fun.
Cucumbers?
I didn't see your face very much. Give me a nice, well-framed headshot.
Kristen.
That's a lovely first photo. Yeah. Smile. I can see enough. We've got an outfit. Exactly.
Eat to my heart.
The Instagram.
Are we looking for followers or love?
You guys think that's a red flag?
That's a plug. I think that's
it's
a red
a little
flag.
weird, man.
Unless you're promoting your business.
Right. A lot of faraway pics.
They know the game. They know the game. I really like these guys. They know what's up. I don't know how they pick them up, but yeah, they know what's going on.
But what's up with the Instagram handle in the profile? What's
attention?
Okay.
For most of these girls, it's actually a way of
is it not like come and see more of me?
Boost followers, and we know most of the time, I mean, they're not going to really do much from like I think it's really just a way of really getting a lot more attention. And we do know that attention is really as valuable as actual, physical stuff for guys is. So yeah.
Happy Halloween costume.
What is it? What is the costume?
It just says hot
girl? It's like a hood.
Word.
Like a Hooters? Hooters, I was thinking I could just color scheme.
Maybe she's hot girl.
Do you see how they're pretending like they can't see her ass?
Yeah.
What is that?
Yeah.
What is that? What's going on?
Because there are cameras out here. If these niggas were in their living room, that's the only thing they would be looking for in those photos. Acting like they can't see the ass.
Oh God.
Personally, Monica was the best. She had a lot of different looks in her profile.
Clear, we have
like
a little
dress
video
up.
thing, a montage.
With the friends.
In the friends.
So I just move this.
So we're only swapping?
See, she seems
keep
cool.
it right here for now.
She seems cool, but it's a Tinder. Like we're looking for dateable.
So are you saying everybody on Tinder can't be dateable?
Well, here's the thing. You can find someone like, a very lucky person. But we all know it's a numbers game. Guys are just swiping. We just swiping, right?
If everything else is good, though, I don't want to just throw her away just because she's got a great diverse portfolio.
Gloria
I'd
is
say
the one who was number
But
one
she does-
from the women.
Yes, she was.
Okay.
She does a lot of things too, right? The Instagram. She has an Instagram bio, but she says relationships come and go, but what motivates you to wake up every day will always remain. So, does that mean she's looking for something serious?
There's faraway pics. It's kind of...
See what I mean about that statement? It's basically a riddle. You don't even know what she meant.
Mm-hmm.
It's kind of boring. I'm going to say
Just
it.
the pictures, that's the only reason, and the Instagram.
Yep. Grace.
Okay.
Well, I mean, okay, but if she doesn't know what she wants,
Hands if you think she should be 5.
Oh, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
Sorry, Grace.
Guys like commitment. I'm proud of my boys.
See, okay, but that pickle thing, that's kind of cool.
That is cool. I've never seen a pickle that shade of green. And are they avocados?
I think we...
There's always that guy that's critical.
This guy is stuck on the pickles. He can't get over it.
It's critical over the pickle color. Bro, that's a little out there. Like, I mean, really, who cares about
it? Bothers him. It bothers him.
Yeah, okay.
I think we got it.
Grace, Kristen, Gloria, Molly, Monica.
Okay.
Sorry.
Questions?
Gloria was initially put at number 1.
What was your guys' order?
What was the reason for switching? Yeah.
Wait, what did you guys put? Can you guys, like, if you guys could stand in the order that...
I think I was third.
Like, how is this number 1?
So one.
Oh, Grace.
So
Grace
Molly is the one who was kind of consistent. Yeah, Grace was...
No, and Grace was consistently lost.
Yeah. And Christian too. So
God,
it's not that bad. It's just a switch between Monica and Gloria.
Actually, yeah.
I told you Monica was the best.
Okay,
the guys put him...
Let's look at this. You see what... Well, they both have some sort of risque type of profiles.
Mm-hmm.
But Monica is a lot cuter, so... Or what?
Then guys went... They were saying that Gloria's pictures are kind of a little bit... There's no frame of a photo that they can really see.
And also she was on
face
Tinder.
looks like.
She was on Tinder. That was another
Yeah, she was on Tinder too. Yeah, there's this. But what's wrong with Tinder? I love Tinder.
Moving on.
Okay, I was third.
Oh.
I have a question for you.
Of course.
How did you guys define dateability?
Okay, so for example, collectively, we said that, I think you put don't know yet. So you're not sure what you really want. So it's like, why commit to someone who's not sure what they want?
But I didn't think guys were gonna place that much emphasis on like my little don't know yet tag. It's just because I...
No, what do you mean, bro? Man, we are out here. We're looking for commitment. We're not trying to play games out here.
Here's the thing now. This girl probably actually wants a casual relationship. Which we can't blame her. I mean, she wants what she wants, right? And if I'm being honest, I think most guys will be down for a girl who wants a casual relationship. But because of the rules of this particular game, she's losing it.
No, but the game was for long-term relationships, which, to be honest, most guys would still not consider her for the long term.
Yeah, if she's moving like that, that's for sure. That's for sure.
Yeah. So what we're saying here is the fact that she did vocalize that she was not sure about what she wanted was a lot more prohibitive, or was a lot more damaging to her rank, rather than actually being nude or looking like you are risky in some way.
She had a sick pickup line though. If she had thrown that pickup line to me, she would have gotten me.
I actually don't know what I'm looking for. It makes me think more about what if I had changed it, would I have better matches and better options?
You know, so we looked. I think we were thinking it more long term.
Yeah.
That's what. Yeah.
So we were thinking
like a
just
couple
to
days,
go on to a first date with.
Yeah, we went like real long term. Yeah.
Like the girls were thinking dateability as in like who wants to go on a first date with, and the guys were thinking like what is end game.
Okay. Why Tinder? We think of it as a hookup app. You know?
Yeah.
So
all the other apps, everyone's like looking for something, and I just want to enjoy a connection with someone.
It's so funny. Our definitions of dateability.
Yeah. Translation. Do you want to translate that for the viewers?
Go ahead.
Oh, translation. She's just saying, I just want to ride that CC, you know. She's not serious. Which, I mean, she's already on Tinder, which kind of lives up to what the guy was saying.
Different. And then we also thought that you guys weren't going to care about which dating app.
Hold on a second. So, do you think this perception of Tinder is largely an American or North American perception?
I think it's an American perception too. Yeah.
Oh, the video is. I think is this in the UK? I had some British accents in there, or maybe it's just that guy. Yeah, most of these are the Americans. They are Americans, so I think it's American. So it does make sense. Maybe in America, Tinder is a hookup app, but I don't think it's the same in France or in Germany or in these other places.
Okay, I've never been there, so I wouldn't know.
You put your Instagram bio in there. What can I ask? Why?
It's easy because people don't think I'm real, and I'm like, oh, here's my one.
Because usually from a guy's end, we usually think either they're just trying to get like followers, or it's like I've seen a lot like in the bio, it's like, DM me on Instagram.
Yep.
I have a question. What apps do you guys use for a relationship?
Hinge.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
If I'm looking for a relationship, should I get off of Tinder?
Yes.
Really?
I actually hate dating apps. I despise them. I think it's very hard to build a genuine connection. For girls, I hear all the time, I want a beard, and he has to be tall, and he has to be this, but it's just like, go where, the person who wants you, for one, and do they treat you right?
Hey, okay, mama, I see you.
Okay. Right? Just go where you're wanted.
Hey, see my girl.
You really agree with this girl, huh?
Yeah, I did. The reason why I agree with that in some ways is just don't be too picky. Just go with the flow. Well, the thing is, when I mean picky in the fact that the standards that most girls, is at least she is labeled, they're unrealistic, most of them. So it's like they are not basically going to get anybody unless if they basically go with someone, and who knows, you might enjoy being with that person. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Do you think that dating in general would be much better if dating apps never existed?
What is better? What are we saying? What is exactly
better in that people would have even more fulfilling relationships, and maybe hookup culture would not be as rampant and as damaging as it is getting to be, and all these other negative things that are associated with dating apps, they wouldn't exist. Do you think in that way dating would be much better if there was no Hinge, no Tinder, people had to meet somewhere in the street, in the supermarket, at the mall, in the pub?
Yes, I think it'd definitely be better. The guys will probably also not lose their actual interpersonal communication skills, opening a girl, gathering up the confidence to go and saying, what's going on. And I would say the women would also not suffer from the inflation of, say, just validation, because everybody's giving everybody validation. Yeah. Then they start feeling like, oh my God, I'm a lot hotter than I'm actually. So I think it would probably be a lot better.
Yeah. And issues with filters and photos and all this stuff.
Well, I guess it's important to also say it was inevitable for us to get there with where we're going.
Yeah, obviously with technology and everything. But that was a good video.
It's a good video, right? Pretty long. Yeah. What do you guys think? The question that Vincent just asked me, just engage in the comment sections. Let us know if you think dating apps are kind of destroying relationships or not. And also, what do you make of the differences between the ranks, what men are looking for and what the women thought we were looking for? That was pretty interesting to see, actually. But yeah, until next time, 2 Decent Blokes, we out.